Hit me!
In 5, in 4, in 3.
All right, welcome to Bushbanter episode 4. What do we got for you today? We got some league updates, some Leaf trivia, an epic clip from the past, and some recap of some Bush Awards. Hope you all enjoy. Oh, Elliot's losing the fight against the tree.
All right, we're all here.
All right, with that front, Hagers, are you here?
Here.
Ray, Natalie, are you here?
I am here. Cheers, all.
And my man, E. Hill, coming up the rear, are you here?
I'm here and as bushy as I can be in these trying times.
All right. And of course, G. Hill, we here. All right. All right, boys, back to another edition.
Back to another edition.
One more time for the boys.
So before diving into some quick IBL, I thought I'd ask everyone, how their week's doing. Obviously, these recordings are filmed a little bit ahead of time, so it might be a little bit behind time. But it's Easter coming up this weekend. Going to be a little bit different, not being with the fam.
Man, I got beef ribs going right now. So I just.
Haggers doesn't even care. He's like, I'm good with the quarantine.
I'm doing a full on. I've got like beef ribs are happening this afternoon. It's going to be a glorious dinner. And I'm going to have like 5 pounds of them. It's going to be for the whole week. Mashed potatoes, gravy.
Oh, whole week.
I'm doing the same thing today. I'm doing the same thing today. I got a massive steak from Elliot the other day.
Nice.
I'm doing
Beautiful.
mashed potatoes. I'm doing mashed potatoes. I'm going to do gravy, salad, corn, the whole banger. I'm busting out the barbecue today.
Oh,
nice.
beauty.
That's what I'm doing during the quarantine is just food. Making food.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Where I'm working at the butcher shop, we're getting so many requests for like random things, like venison racks are blowing up because people are like, I've had enough beef, pork, and chicken. Throw something else at me.
Yeah, let me try. Let me dabble with something.
The venison racks are hot, eh?
Dude, it's the bougiest quarantine you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah,
All right, well, yeah. So
so many quail eggs.
Yeah. Where's those ostrich eggs at?
Dude, an ostrich fantail. That's where it's at.
Okay, what's the weirdest thing you've ever had someone ask for?
I don't know. We've had people ask about like alligators and stuff, which we're like, we know a place that you can get some, but like they'd have to buy like 7 pounds of gator meat to make it worth it for us to order. So unless they're dedicated on the gators, like
you need to have us justify killing this alligator for you, not just for like a little wing bone.
That's like all the edible meat too, because the gators are just like sinew. They're tough. They're tough animals.
Yeah, how do you even cook a gator?
It's a slow cook kind of thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that
slow cook.
It's a slow cook.
But yeah, so guys, so I thought I'd dive in. There's some big IBL news that really was just covering Twitter last night. So 3 teams have now officially mentioned
pulled out.
Brantford, Barrie, and Kitchener that they will not be fielding a team in 2020. And per the quote, it's albeit, some teams have hoped that maybe you can do a tournament-style game.
Yeah.
Short season at the end of the year. They've already pulled out. So
you know why?
You know what's a positive note? London and Guelph have said they will be on the field this year when we get back to it. They're not pulling out. Yeah, for sure. They did. Yes.
Well, because Kitchener and Barrie,
they all have imports.
They require so much imports that they're like, we can't win this year, so it doesn't count. Like,
you know what? The Welland boys are ready to get out there. That's 3. We're probably going to get the Leafs out there.
No, hold up. In typical Leafs fashion, there is no news update.
News update.
We have no idea.
It's just, keep them.
But it's interesting that it's Kitchener and Barrie because they're full of imports. But did Brantford do it just because they were like, man, after last season, be here to restock our organization.
We need to rebuild. Another year to rebuild.
Yeah, well, friggin'. So what was it? Was it a 15-game slide last year?
It was a lot.
15 or 16. They beat the Leafs to end it.
They beat the Leafs the opening game of the season and then went on like a 17-game
A gnarly slide.
And
Yeah.
then didn't they win against the Leafs to come out of it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
when they got
did.
Christy Pitt.
Yeah, I know.
You're
It's
welcome,
brutal.
Bradford.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
They're
Two wins. Their 2 wins of the whole year were against us.
No, they went on a bit of a run after they beat us. Didn't they win like 4 in a row?
No, they did. Yeah, they leveled out at the end of the season. They finished the year, I think, like on like a 4-6 run or something.
Oh, it's not bad.
Solid 6 wins on the season. Just
So yeah, so I don't know, boys. I mean, looks like I don't know. Like I said a few episodes ago, maybe we get a little shorty season at the end, but I still have my fingers crossed that we're going to see a bit of baseball.
I say we
and
do
you know
it.
what?
Like, let's pitch a tournament style. So, how many teams are left in it?
Well, there'll be 5 left. Still.
5 left. So let's do just a 5-team tournament.
Like a round
We'll be a team to make it an even 6.
Yeah.
We'll field the Bushman
like
team.
the underdog story.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. But we self-pitch. This is just no.
Elliot does his when we do the T-Fox Bowl on the island.
Yeah.
Elliot will be a pitcher. This is Elliot's pitching stance. So it's underhand pitch, like not like crank it. It's like literally it's basically put on a tee for you. But it's not pitching your own team. The pitcher's actually trying to get the guys out. Elliot goes back. He like hides his pitch.
Oh, for sure.
The last second, and it's like,
I like it.
It's coming in at like 15 miles an hour. But
no, I got some stink on it.
You got your little hits.
I got that slider, that heavy slider.
You do.
The changeup, the knuckleball.
I like it.
Or at least we'll be the 6th team, and we get to draft players from anyone. They can join our
just
team.
draft the Leafs
and then it'll be a 6-team playoff.
We're like, we got Bo Bichette.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you think we could see like maybe like a 20-game little regular season kind of tourney play in a short little playoff?
I hope something.
I hope so. Like, I think,
or like an all-star game or something.
Yeah,
well,
obviously,
like
we're in obviously we're in like the deep mix of this right now. We're in the deep mix of this right now, so it's kind of hard to see like what the future could, be like. But it is like quite a ways away, July 1. And you know what? If you think about it, if it had to go to the extreme where there's no fans, like I think you could figure out a way to like social distance a baseball game, right? Just have the catcher further back. For the dugouts will be like a mile long because everyone will be like 6 feet apart. Yeah. But like you're not ever really like I don't know.
That changes the game a little bit. Like
maybe they have to wear masks.
You do too. The ball is like being touched by whoever gets it. Unless you're like wiping down the ball and throwing it back every time.
Well, you could do that. And also I've heard in Korea what they're doing because they resumed their I completely missed that joke.
No, but you got this hot take in Korea? Who's your guy?
Yeah. I just started laughing at your knowledge of Korean baseball.
Yeah, you want to hear it or not?
No.
Yes, man. Of course I do.
So they resumed their league, and obviously they have it with no fans.
Right.
But
I like it, Korea.
They test the players, right? So who knows? Maybe at that point there's more tests available, and they can test the guys, and they can get a season.
Yeah, if they have if they have an ability to have a faster test, because I think in Korea they have the faster tests. They've got they
have drive-through sites and stuff.
What's up with Korea, man? How come they got everything all sorted out over there?
Yeah, hook us up, Korea.
They after SARS, they got pretty prepped, and we kind of did, not really though.
Okay. All right. Well, on that front,
hey, I have a Korea contact as well.
I like it.
On that front, I want to give a shout out to one of our local bushmen, Ray Natali, who's been making these masks.
Oh, heck yeah.
You've been donating them to a lot of where have you been? Yeah, why don't you tell the people, right?
Let's see. I did a donation to Belmont House there. It's a old age home on Belmont Street. I did a donation to the Junction Place, which is a men's shelter. And then last week I did another donation to the Sunnybrook Holland Center, I think just on Wellesley. to a really nice guy, one of Elliot's clients there. So it's been good, man. Almost once a week, make a donation to
That's
a different facility.
That's great.
So
Get the masks out there. Mask for all. Mask for all.
Cheers to
So,
that,
so
Ray.
what's
Cheers
the
to
deal? You were
Ray.
saying
Attaboy.
you were
Cheers to
saying like people can buy them from you, and then $10 to buy them, and then you'll donate one. So everyone sold, you donate one.
Yeah,
right?
so I'm trying to do something like that. Yeah, make one donation a week and just keep going until I run out of material. It's
Nice.
crazy.
All right.
I have a nice little sewing shop here. So just so happen to have elastic, which is now the hottest thing in the world.
Those elastic
And
prices are skyrocketing.
Elastic prices are skyrocketing, and your local fabric shop is closed. So you can't just walk in and get another roll of elastic, and it's all coming from China. It takes like 6 weeks to get here now. So
Right.
All right.
World's-
So
world's
we'll
tough
throw
out there.
we'll throw up your email here, and if people want them, millions of followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, millions of
email you and make
followers.
an order.
If you do have friends, they're completely, washable, reusable, using the right materials. So definitely.
Also, I'd like to commend Ray on not profiteering with that elastic band, just selling it for 10 times the worth.
Yes.
But
He's not a price.
I appreciate that.
He's not a Lysol price gouger like that Pusateri's guy when
What
was
was the
getting lit up
Pusateri's
online.
thing?
At Pusateri's,
Oh, yeah, it
Doug
was like
Ford went at
20
this guy. He's
$24.
like, yeah.
that's
$24
just Pusateri's.
for Lysol wipes.
That's
It was
just
insane.
Pusateri's, though. That just costs.
I know.
It's like that's just what shit costs there.
That's true. Okay, so next up, I thought we'd play a little game that I made up
Oh, all right.
called Name
Love
That
it.
Maple Leaf.
Oh, I
Name
love
I'll be
it.
dropping you with stats. You guys have to figure out. Okay, first person to buzz it. This is a completely dry run, so
All right,
we'll see
all
how
right,
this works
All
out.
right, let's do it. Let's
You gotta-
do it.
you gotta buzz in with-
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, da-da-da-da. You got to buzz in with Bushman.
All right.
So if you yell Bushman, you're up. Okay, so
Yeah.
da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, so name that leaf. So this is from a 2019 stat. This gentleman, 35 games played, batting average of 343. He hit 4 doubles, 2 home runs, and 12 RBIs. Can you
Bushman.
name? Oh, that looked like Ray. That looked like
Oh.
Ray.
It's I'm gonna say it's none other than our Lord and Savior, Mr. Damon Topolini.
Yes.
Wait, how many doubles?
Yes. 4 doubles.
Or double.
Doubles.
Lord God.
And we saw
man.
both Jacks.
That
Papa
is
Top,
amazing.
Papa
I can't believe
Wheels.
I missed a double. Where was I for that?
Oh, but I remember being at a game. Yeah, I saw messages.
Jogging with
Oh,
Pete,
dude.
with Papa
Oh,
Pete just waving.
Papa Tops
Just waving.
Hey, you know, Papa Tops thought it was DeSantos on the bag. He's like, oh, wait, it's
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love it. That's
I
the
like
best with Papa Tops. Like when we're up in the crowd and we like see Santos or whoever on first, we're like, Pete, send him. And he just like
Send
looks
him.
back at us, like gives
Hey.
the nod.
Hey, Pete, this
We're
one's for
thinking of you,
you.
Pete.
Yeah,
We're thinking
big
of
time,
you.
Papa
All
Tops.
right, send him.
Safe.
We can't wait to send him. We can't wait.
Yeah. Papa Tops. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Name that leaf.
Okay.
This is another 2019 stat. Actually,
Give it
they're
to
all
me.
2019 stats.
I was
except
gonna
for
say,
one.
was it
Give it to
the
me, give it to me.
2001 Maple Leafs?
Yeah, exactly. Some guy you haven't heard of. So, all right. This gentleman, 24 games played, batting average 269, 2 doubles, 1 home run, and 9 RBI.
Oh
I'm
man.
saying, Biz, that Buzz. I'm gonna say Sweet Lou, Connor Lewis.
He barely played last year.
Yeah, like
I
22
got-
games.
Bushman.
Heavy
That was
T.
great. I mean,
Go
no,
for
that
it,
was
Cam.
Hager's. That was Hager's.
Go for it, Hager.
Heavy T.
No.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Oh man.
Elliot, you're in the right area. He took over center field.
Oh, Buzz, Professor Carrington.
Yes, G Money.
Oh,
Buddy.
They split
nice.
the season. They like split the season in center field.
Yeah, no, they did. They did. Sorry. But we saw his home run.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We were there for
Center
the
field,
yeah.
too, man. That was a good poke, G Money.
It was like out there too.
Dude, he raked it.
Yeah,
All right.
shout out to G Money too, man.
Shout out to G
We miss
Money.
you, man. We
Yeah,
miss you,
he's-
Professor. We miss those wise plays out there.
So wise, so wise. All right. So now we're diving into 2018 stat. This gentleman. So keep in mind, what the season's 40 games or so?
I think so, yeah.
Around 40?
Yeah.
28 games played. Batting average 353. 9 doubles, 10 homers, 31 RBI.
Ooh.
Buzz.
Elliot, that was Elliot.
I'm
That
gonna
was
say
Elliot.
Justin Mara.
There you go.
Oh,
Mara,
Look at those stats on a 28 gamer. Atta boy.
I remember he
Sparkling.
was on Yard City, like almost like every home game. He had like a yardstick. It was wild.
One of the longest
It's a
jacks
yard
I've
sale.
ever seen in the park ever. Just
Yeah.
almost
yeah.
knocked
That was
out.
last year, though. This is stats from 2 years ago.
That too was the start of the Bushman's online media profile. Was you guys filming the distance on that and guessing how
That
far
was-
it was?
that was
Measuring it
the-
out, yeah.
That was the beginning. That was the beginning of the end for us.
That's true. Okay, so final. Name that Maple Leaf.
All right.
Da-na-na-na. Pitching stat, 2019. 12 games, 6 starts, 1 complete game, 60.2 innings pitched, 50 Ks to only 8 walks with a 2.52 ERA. Name that Maple Leaf. Elliot Hill.
I'm saying it's Sicatello.
Sicker than your average.
Oh
Who's
man, those
leading
were
off?
his numbers from
Dude,
last year. That's
Do you want me to
ridiculous.
repeat that? Do you want to
Yes,
repeat that?
please do.
6 starts, 1 complete game, 60 innings pitched, 50 to 8 walk
Ooh,
with a
wow.
2.52 ERA.
Are you kidding me?
He was
Buffalo's
leading-
finest. Buffalo,
The
Northern New
traveled
York.
one.
Oh
Sick, we're thinking.
man.
How's North Tonawanda doing?
Oh, get this
Oh,
man
the
a
best
Nexus
part is,
pass. Get him a Nexus
he's
pass.
coming across the border in that heavy traffic to make it for a Sunday 2:00
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Getting over. He's
That
just
Lewiston
pouring over the
Bridge.
scouting report. Just prepping for the game.
Love it,
I
love
love
it.
it,
Miss
I
that
love it.
submarine, miss that submarine. Oh
I
my
love it, I
God.
love
Actually, his
All
pitching
right.
style is very similar to mine, AG.
Oh,
Sorry? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you,
you're
you and
very
Sick.
much
You and
Sicatello.
Sick.
Now,
Yeah.
G,
Oh, nice.
do you still
And I think
think
right before diving into our 7th inning stretch, given the taping of last week, I thought I'd just, bring in one of my favorite apples.
Oh,
no.
look at
Already
how
got
bruised
the
that is.
bruise.
It's all bruised up on the side. Oh,
Oh!
gross. Gross.
Dude,
Just a nasty old friggin' red delish.
Zach Orchard is so disappointed in you right now.
Just so easily bruised. What'd you do? Just friggin' knock that over and just bruised up like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
no,
that was like
that was on the pickup.
Yeah, something like
When
that.
he picked it up immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
bruised.
Yeah,
All right,
they
so with that,
bruise off of other apples. It's such a weak apple.
oh well, screw you, all my Red Delicious fans out there.
there are
All
none?
right. Yeah, there are none. All right, well, 7th inning
Oh, my
stretch,
God.
boys.
Oh,
You want
I
to
like it.
get out your
I
beer?
swear I'm switching to regular sized beers next week.
Oh,
I know.
have
I
to,
got to
man.
switch to regulars next week, too.
You crush these so quick on this. So then I guess, given we don't have any current, IBL to talk about with all these news, I thought I'd flash back to our infamous and first ever Bush Awards last year, which was well attended by a few of the boys. Thanks for coming out. Nekti made it out. Deska made it out. The Mara clan. Coop made it out with his girlfriend. So, it was a great time. Hopefully more guys next year.
And hold on, we also want to clarify and apologize for any confusion. Just because it's called a gala doesn't mean you need to wear a suit. It's the guys from the hill, so come on. But yeah.
like Elliot brings his bush home.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
I sit under this when I'm yearning for being outside and among the people again.
I remember that being hilarious though, because when I sent out the email about it, our Bush chat, JP immediately is like, dude, you wrote gala, they might think it's formal. And I was like, shut the hell up, man. There's no way they think we're gonna be in suits at some fancy thing. And then sure enough, when Coop got there and other guys got there, Adam told you, Ray, or Adam told you, Elliot. He's like, we thought it was supposed to be formal.
We're black tie kind of guys,
course.
weekend.
You know what? We provided some good food, some great entertainment.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
We recognized Mama Mara's greatness immediately off the hop. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a wonderful lady.
We had
And,
the golden
and-
bushes.
And obviously, shout out to Matt for hosting it at Old Town Bodega.
Oh yeah, Old Town Bodega.
Real solid on him. Everyone, check that out. Great spot. So I thought I'd flash back to the awards that we got to. So we had for Catch of the Year. I don't know if you guys remember this. I think we're playing Barrie, but it was a key moment. Late in the game, bases juice, gets hit on a line to center, and Marcus Neck with the diving catch.
Oh yeah, that was like a game-saving catch too. It was like the 7th or 8th inning, and we had rallied to take the lead, and then they were charging back. And huge. To this day, I deny that was a scoop. He had that all the way through.
Yeah, that was key.
He will never let us know though.
Oh, I mean, he had it. That was wild. Full Superman.
Yeah. And then for Hit of the Year, we handed out the award, which was actually previously mentioned on this episode, to an absolute bomb to right center field by none other than Justin Mara. Like, I think that thing's still in flight now.
It's still flying, yeah.
I think it is. It's circulating in the atmosphere right now.
Yeah. Like, It hit out where those kids were playing baseball. Like I saw like a shortstop had to dodge it. Me and Ray even marked it off. We walked it off after the game, and it was like 425 feet.
Yeah, you were saying like 425 or 427 was like
it was massive.
I guess that was a big shot.
So shout out Jay Mara, big hit. And then our pitching performance of the year, our Cy Bush, was given none other than our boy Chris LaRue in the playoffs, where he had a 7-inning pitch gem with 10 Ks. I think he gave up 2 earned runs, but it was really 1 because he got kind of jobbed.
Well, we got
He got jobbed on an error.
Yeah, no, it was a balk. They called a balk.
They called a balk. Yeah, it was
they called a balk, and that was for them to go up. That was nonsense.
Yeah, it was actually a 1-run.
It was 1-0. I think we lost 1-0 that game. That was the playoff game, the clincher for the other team.
Yeah, they call a playoff balk to walk
with a guy on
in.
third.
First inning.
First
inning. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
No,
ridiculous.
I was on a date with Sam, and you guys were at the game.
Oh yeah, we went.
We were like supposed to be having dinner, and the whole time I'm watching like the live stream update thing on
Point
Baseball
Tracker.
Reference or whatever. Yeah. And then also you guys messaging on WhatsApp. I was like trying to have fun with her, and I'm like, yeah, that's great, baby.
That was so wacky. You know what else? That was Zach Orchard's 1 and only home run. We lost that game 2-1.
Oh yeah,
he got his 1 jack of the whole season, and then we lost, and that guy came up. Tanner Nivens ended it. Moonshot.
He was a thorn in our side that whole series.
He was, man. He was. Damn it.
Yeah. So that's
sour.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm still sour.
He ended on a happier note. Like, that's what I wanted to go over. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about, or do we just like silently go into the night?
Oh man, I think we just ended on trying to stay positive, keep our hopes up for some IBL, man. I gotta think we're gonna have a couple of games in the end of the summer, man.
Yeah.
This we have to.
I think we should give a shout out for a more positive end to our boy Matty Ice. He throughout last year, man, that guy got better and better with every inning he threw. By the end of it, I was like, yo, we're a little bit in trouble. And Matty out there, beautiful.
It's well.
He's been working on that, practicing. We see on the Instagram. Love it.
We do. But yeah, so on that note, obviously, we're wishing everyone, obviously it's, comes out a little bit late, but hope you guys had a great Easter. Cheers from the bush. Stay safe.
Nice. Cheers.
Stay safe. Keep your masks on.